Your brain's fundamental mechanism for chasing success is biologically designed to destroy your capacity for present contentment. That feeling, the hollow echo after a major achievement, the immediate pivot to the next goal, that's not a character flaw, it's a neural hardwire. You are witnessing a profound paradox playing out inside your own skull. Today, we're not just discussing self-help platitudes, we're diving into the cutting-edge neurobiology that explains why your ambition, left unchecked, can actively dismantle your ability to savor the moment. You'll gain a concrete understanding of how dopamine operates through two distinct neural pathways, one for the relentless pursuit of goals and another for the deep appreciation of what you already have. This knowledge will force you to redefine your relationship with success, ambition, and the very concept of happiness. It will reveal how to pursue greatness without sacrificing your capacity for profound joy. Most people mistakenly think of dopamine as simply the pleasure chemical. They assume it floods your brain when you finally get what you want, delivering a burst of satisfaction. But this understanding is fundamentally incomplete and, crucially, dangerously misleading. The truth is far more nuanced and far more disturbing. Dopamine is not primarily about liking or savoring. Its primary role is about wanting, about seeking, about the motivational drive to pursue a predicted reward. Consider the ancient hunter. Their dopamine system wouldn't be lighting up in a burst of pleasure after they successfully brought down a mammoth. No, that system would be firing relentlessly before the kill, driving them through the arduous tracking, the strategic planning, the focused intent to acquire. It's the intense focus on the tracks, the smell of the wind, the imagined taste of success that keeps them going for days. This is the mesolimbic pathway at work, originating in the ventral tegmental area and projecting to crucial regions like the nucleus accumbens and prefrontal cortex. It generates drive, vigilance, and the powerful feeling of almost there. Now, what about the actual pleasure, the deep satisfaction of the meal itself? That's a different neural circuit entirely. While dopamine's presence might signal the potential for pleasure, the actual experience of liking, the pure, unadulterated contentment and sensory enjoyment primarily relies on opioid and endocannabinoid systems, which activate in specific hedonic hotspots within the brain, often triggered after a reward is secured. Think of it like this. Dopamine is the powerful engine that gets you to the restaurant, hungry and focused. But the exquisite taste of the food, the warm conversation, the feeling of satiety, that's a different chemical symphony altogether. Research by pioneers like Kent Berridge and Terry Robinson in the early 2010s definitively separated wanting, the dopamine-driven pursuit, from liking, the opioid-driven pleasure, in groundbreaking studies on animal motivation, showing that organisms would expend immense effort to obtain something they no longer even enjoyed. This crucial distinction means your brain has a powerful, separate engine for ambition and acquisition, and another, sometimes quieter, system for present joy. The critical question then becomes, what happens when your ambition engine never shuts off, when it's perpetually running, always searching for the next target, the next elevation? Here is the profound and uncomfortable truth. The constant, unchecked activation of your brain's seeking pathway actively downregulates your capacity for savoring. It's not just that one system is busy while the other waits. The very act of chasing, of perpetually focusing on the future reward, can make your brain less sensitive to the present joy. Imagine a high-powered executive. Before understanding this paradox, they live in a state of perpetual striving. They hit a monumental sales target, a moment of profound success. For a fleeting hour, maybe two, they feel a rush. But almost immediately, their brain shifts. The seeking pathway, conditioned by years of relentless ambition, reasserts its dominance. What's the next target? How do we scale this? What's the next acquisition? The joy of the present achievement, the savoring, quickly evaporates, replaced by the familiar gnawing hunger for more. They look successful, they are successful, but they rarely feel truly content. Now, consider that same executive, but this time they understand the dopamine paradox. When they hit that monumental target, they implement a deliberate intervention. They don't just celebrate, they savor. They might spend 20 full minutes undistracted, reliving the journey, appreciating the team's effort, feeling the texture of the victory, consciously acknowledging the hard-won present. This isn't about ignoring future goals. It's about intentionally engaging the neural circuits that allow for deep, present appreciation. Their brain, for a moment, shifts from the hunt to the feast. The difference is subtle yet monumental. One individual is perpetually chasing a phantom of satisfaction that always recedes. The other is training their brain to experience both the thrill of the chase and the richness of the catch. Research from leading neuroscientists like Nora Volkow has illuminated how chronic stimulation of the brain's reward circuits, particularly through intermittent reinforcement, can lead to a desensitization of our intrinsic hedonic capacity, essentially making it harder for us to extract genuine pleasure from the simple, everyday moments that make up life. This isn't about being ungrateful. It's a biological phenomenon. Your drive, your ambition, your relentless pursuit of the next win, while powerful, comes with a hidden cost. It can make your brain fundamentally less capable of experiencing deep, abiding contentment. But knowing this means you now have power. You can actively rewire this dynamic. Here are 3 research-backed techniques to engage your savoring pathway and prevent your ambition from consuming your capacity for joy. First, practice the savoring pause. After any positive achievement, big or small, completing a challenging task, having a good conversation, enjoying a delicious meal, do not immediately move on to the next thing. Instead, stop. For at least 1 full minute, close your eyes or fix your gaze on something simple. Actively recall the positive experience, focusing on sensory details. What did you hear, see, feel, taste, or even smell? What were the specific emotions you experienced? What thoughts passed through your mind during the positive event? The goal here is to consciously extend the duration and intensity of the positive emotional state, essentially forcing your brain to linger in the liking mode before the wanting system can reassert its dominance. This deliberate pause builds a neural habit of appreciation. Second, implement a gratitude ritual with radical specificity. Forget vague statements like, "I'm grateful for my family." To truly engage the savoring pathways, you need to be intensely specific. Each day, identify 3 things you are genuinely grateful for, and then write or speak at least 5 full sentences about each one. For example, instead of, "I'm grateful for my friend," you might say, "I am grateful for Maya's unexpected text message yesterday, where she sent that hilarious meme and reminded me of our inside joke. It brought a genuine smile to my face, a warmth I felt in my chest, right when I needed it, and I appreciate her thoughtful consistency." Describe the precise moment, the sensations, the impact. This shifts gratitude from an abstract concept into a concrete, emotionally resonant experience that directly stimulates your hedonic hotspots. Third, engage in deliberate, non-goal-oriented activity. Schedule protected time each week, perhaps 2 hours, for an activity that has absolutely no measurable outcome, no win state, and no future productivity benefit whatsoever. This could be simply sitting in a park and observing the trees without your phone, engaging in unstructured play with children or pets, or mindfully walking without a destination or a step count. The critical element is the absence of a goal. This practice is designed to give your seeking pathway a complete rest, actively reducing its dominance and allowing the savoring system to become more accessible and sensitive. It's like giving your ambition muscle a strategic day off, allowing your appreciation muscle to develop. You now understand that the relentless drive you felt, that swift disappearance of satisfaction after a triumph, isn't a personal failing. It is the elegant, yet at times ruthless, design of your neural architecture, a biological trade-off between the machinery of ambition and the capacity for deep contentment. This insight fundamentally changes how you perceive yourself. You can observe your own mind with new clarity, recognizing when the seeking pathway is trying to hijack your present joy, and it changes how you see others too, the perpetually discontent high achiever, the always wanting individual, the person who struggles to feel happy despite immense external success. You see them not with judgment, but with a scientific understanding of the invisible currents guiding their neurobiology. This knowledge lets you consciously build a bridge between your deepest drives and your profoundest satisfactions, not just for yourself, but in how you understand and navigate every human interaction. It shifts everything. This deep understanding of your brain's architecture for ambition and contentment changes the game. You now possess the keys to modulate your own neural states, to pursue greatness without sacrificing your capacity for joy. This is only the beginning. There are more hidden forces shaping your mind, more biological truths waiting to be uncovered, insights that will continue to permanently rewire how you perceive reality itself, and we will find them.